Hello, Sagittarius. This is Ashley. Let's do your reading for October 10th, the week of October 10th. We're going to look at past, present, and future just to get an overall picture of where you've been and where you're headed here in the next little while. We're going to do a 9-card spread and then clarify to kind of narrow down the story, so that you can decide if this is your reading or not. If it is not, make sure you check out those other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, to see what messages may be coming through there for you. Now you can check down below in the description box. There's a schedule that I stick to every week for what day signs are uploaded. And if you don't want to have to worry about that, just subscribe and hit that notification bell and you will find out when those signs pop up. If this is your reading, please leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me to interact with you and tap into your energy, and helps me to know that the readings are landing for some of my watchers out there. So, what else? If you're interested in a personal reading, check out the website down below. That's the only way to book one with me. I also do healing sessions from a distance, if that's something you'd like to check out. Let's see where we're at for the week of October 10th for Sagittarius. Now keep in mind, we are still in Mercury retrograde for this week. That is going to start lightening up here pretty soon. And then we have some of the outer planets starting to station direct. So October may feel like a bit of a stuck energy, but it will begin to move forward here. We just have to stay patient. Let's see what we got going on for you. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. So some Cancer energy coming through here. Could be moving, could be moving on from something. Now, the Chariot is taking control of both the light and dark aspects of him or herself. And you can see he's holding the Magician's wand here. And so his movement is based completely on his intention. And so let's see how that might be coming into play for you for this week. We've got some interesting energy coming in here. I'm actually real quick going to talk about this oracle card that we have coming in the past position. It's the Chaos and Conflict, but it is in the reverse in the past position. So it could be that you're just trying to, and it is number 33, which is a master number. So it's kind of like in the past, you've kind of been put in this position to maybe take the high road and try and organize some chaos here, right? When it's in the reverse here, we're trying to take the crazy that's happening and piece some things together to make some progress on something, right? Let me look at that really quickly, because it's in the protection position being in that reverse. So let's see what that says. This is an advantageous moment to restore order and recognize the opportunity for negotiation. Even in the seeming chaos, there is a kind of divine order, a complete resorting of elements. This is powerful. If your intention is to find the best solution for the highest good of all, there is positive news. The timing is perfect. And what were we just talking about with that Chariot? The intention is what moves things forward here. So in the past position, you may feel like you've had to kind of step into like almost like boss up a bit and take a bit of a leadership role when it came to a situation. Now we have Justice, the Ten of Cups, and the King of Cups, so some Libra, Scorpio energy showing up here. And I think in some ways you were attempting to bring balance to something that was not balanced. Bring some fairness, some honesty into a situation here. Could have been a family dynamic with that Ten of Cups. And it does feel like perhaps part of the chaos that was happening was emotional chaos. Now the King of Cups here is in control of his emotions. So you may have had to come into a more controlled emotional state in order to kind of temper the emotional chaos that might have been happening with people in your family, with your group of friends. It could have been a love relationship. So let's get some more details and see what that's about. And see how you may have been trying to bring balance. Now, Justice represents Libra, like I said, and this whole Mercury retrograde is taking place in the sign of Libra. We're also in Libra season, getting ready to enter Scorpio season. And so I'm not shocked to see that popping up there. It kind of becomes a theme for everyone to try and find some kind of balance here. So let's see, we have the Ten of Swords and the Five of Wands. So you have been attempting to end some sort of conflict and chaos and put a stop to it here. Let's see, with the Ten of Cups, we have the Four of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Lots of tens here. Could have been an ending of something that was not satisfying. You know, this Four of Cups is essentially bored out of his skull, emotionally dissatisfied with something. And with that Ten of Pentacles showing up and the Ten of Cups, it does feel like it could have been a family type of dynamic. Could have even been a marriage with the Justice card there. Let's see if the King of Cups wants to tell us anything else here. We have the High Priestess, so some Pisces, watery energy showing up there. And the Queen of Pentacles, that is Capricorn energy. Let me mute my computer. I'm always getting notifications while I'm filming. I need to be better about muting that. And I always forget. All right. So, on some level, I do feel like you've had to kind of incorporate your intuitive side to help you make some of these choices here. Perhaps to putting an ending to something that was just really competitive, dramatic, and, you know, maybe a little bit nasty. With that Ten of Swords there, that can be like kind of backstabbing, betrayal type of energy. Now we do have the High Priestess showing up more than once here. It is also your center card. So there's a lot of intuition coming into this reading, especially with the Chariot being the overall energy. This is also water energy. Like I said, Cancer, coming up there. But I think that that was the resource with that Queen of Pentacles. She's all about resources, abundance, nurturing energy. So I think the thing that you could bring from yourself to whatever this dramatic situation was for you in the past, the key to bringing order, bringing balance, came directly from your intuitive side, that emotional, intuitive side of you. You may have needed to tap into that in order to kind of bring something here to an end and stop the drama. So, in the current position, so this is during the week of the 10th, we have summoning power, instinct, intellect, and control. And you can see she's got this set of antlers in her hand, and so she's like drawing the energy from above and channeling it down to these two white wolves. So kind of trying to bring light to a situation that maybe has been a little bit dramatic, right? A little dark. And so that, in particular, that instinct is standing out to me because of this intuitive nature that I've been talking about. Now we have the Knight of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Four of Cups. Again, some sort of emotional dissatisfaction taking place here. And this Knight of Swords, he can bring drama. He's bringing communication. He's bringing his truth, represented by that sword. But maybe his truth is what's caused the drama in the past here. Could be dealing with an air sign, a Pisces, what did I say, Scorpio, Capricorn, Libra. We really have all the suits here, so it could be any sign, but could definitely be an air sign here that is kind of bringing in a little bit of drama into your life, and you're really working with your emotional side to attempt to kind of tamper that down. Now, it could be, with all these 10s here, you put an end to something in the past, but they're still not liking it, right? He's kind of coming in with this pretty angry looking face here. And so somebody maybe didn't like the way in which you kind of took leadership, took control, and dealt with this situation. So let's see. With the Knight of Swords, we have the Queen of Swords. So somebody's been maybe pretty harsh with their communication here. Yeah, Eight of Wands. So a lot of back and forth. That definitely could be moving on energy, like we talked about with the Chariot. You're trying to move away from something and cut the drama out, right? The Queen of Swords is no BS, but it does feel like there's probably been some words here, or there's going to be, I should say, depending on what time or what date you watch this. Let's see what this High Priestess has here. The Six of Wands. And the Six of Swords. So on an intuitive level, you know that by getting away from this, that's where the victory is, right? Get out of the drama, get out of the conflict, put it to an end, whether they like it or not, and you're going to, you know, have victory here with the Six of Wands. Some Leo energy showing up there. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's see. Four of Cups. We have the Page of Wands. And the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever choice that you've made here to end, we have this Page of Wands coming in. Now, he could also be coming in with some messages of anger, right? With that wand, that's fire energy. This can also be you deciding that your inspiration, your emotional satisfaction that you don't have now in this situation is coming in for you. Could be in the form of a fire sign or a message here, but I feel like this is more you deciding that the better prospect lies in the future by you moving on from this. So Wheel of Fortune is a fortunate turn of events here, and I think you've kind of made the choice to create that for yourself by getting out of this garbage situation. Okay, in the future, it gets a little interesting here, I feel like. I feel like in the future, we have you attempting to manifest and work on the new, right? You're trying to work towards something here. So we have the Magician as the overall energy for the future position. So this is anytime after or the near future after the week of the 10th. And so manifestation, right? Magician energy. We are creating something. Now right below the Magician though is the 7 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords. So I kind of feel like you could very well be dealing with a person or people with the Magician and the 7 of Swords happening there right next to one another. There's some manipulative energy from the past that you know, forewarning, you may be dealing with someone or some people that are still upset about the choices that you've made to leave, and so they get really nasty here, right? And manipulative and sneaky, and it doesn't look great. So heads up on that, pay attention to that. Now, we do have the 8 of Pentacles, which I feel like is you, like working hard and focusing in on what it is that you want to build here, right? Now, with the 9 of Swords, I do feel like whatever this hoopla from the past is that just doesn't want to let you move on is causing you some stress. I think you're trying to work hard and, you know, not think about it, but I do feel like it's maybe coming up and, you know, maybe causing some restless nights, making it hard for you to sleep. You could be having bad dreams about this. Let's see if we can get anything else here. The 7 of Swords, we have the 7 of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. Now we do have King and Queen of Swords here, and those could be exes, with that Justice also showing up in that same row. So it could be that you have, again, left a marriage and you've decided to leave because there was too much drama, and you're kind of waiting on bated breath for this ex-spouse to start some garbage with you, start some more drama, or be really manipulative. With that 7 of Swords and the King of Swords together with the Magician, this could be a narcissist situation here. So again, warning, keep your distance. But it kind of feels like they still want you around, you've clearly decided that that's not what you want and you want to move on, and they're going to make it difficult for you. With the Eight of Pentacles, we have, the Fool. You are working on that new beginning, you're manifesting, and you're looking to expand into the future. That's your main focus at this time. Now the Nine of Swords, we have the King of Pentacles. Could be worrying about your own stability and resources. Again, we have the King and Queen of Pentacles, which to me is a long-term partnership. So it could very well be that the person that I'm reading for right now is a feminine Sagittarius, and the fear is for this masculine ex-partner, okay? Take it as it resonates. Yeah. Now, with the Lovers showing up there in this row, you've clearly gotten and moved on from something that was, I don't know, almost controlling with that King of Pentacles, King of Swords, the Magician, that Seven of Swords. I mean, it's not really a good combo here. So I think you've definitely made the right choice by following your intuition and kind of taking control of the situation. But I do feel like because you've established this position of control, this person doesn't like it. And even if you are just anticipating them starting some drama here, pay attention to that, because, you know, your mind can really take off in a negative, fear-based thought process, right? Obviously, be mindful, be safe, but if it's just something that's spinning around in your head, you're kind of just torturing yourself here, right? Until they actually start doing something, it's out of your control anyway. The only thing you're in control of at this time is yourself and working on this new beginning, right? So we have some Aries, some Gemini, Libra, Aquarius again, some Taurus, some more Gemini. Really could be any of the fixed signs as well. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. So we've got a lot of signs popping up here that may apply to your situation. Now, if this is a family dynamic and not a couple, not an ex-spouse, or not someone that you're trying to end a relationship with, it could for sure be a family situation, and you are just dealing with one or a couple people that are really kind of nasty and manipulative, and it's going to take a little bit of time and distance, I feel like, here before you kind of get out of this mental stressed place. And I think really your best bet is to just keep working on this new beginning for yourself here. If you are dealing with a strong narcissist energy, obviously protect yourself and be careful of that, and kudos to you for removing yourself from that energy as best you can at this time. So Sagittarius, yowza, the fire signs are having one heck of a week. We'll see how that applies to the other elements. I hope you found this helpful, and I will see you next week. We'll see what sort of update we have at that time. Bye.